I don't know about you, but I seem to be absolutely bombarded on social media, regular media, and my friends, my therapist, everyone's talking about self-care and how important self-care is. How it's good for your soul, for your health, it'll cure depression, it's good for your physical health, your mental health. It seems to me that there's nothing that self-care cannot cure. The claims are endless. And then usually the pictures that accompany this are someone having a bath, you know, or they've got like incense and smelly things, or they're at a spa having a massage, or they're after getting like a fancy new haircut and there's like this big dramatic hair flick that a L'Oreal commercial would be proud of. And to me that seems just a little bit stressful. I don't like baths, I'm not a huge fan of spas, and I generally come out of the hairdressers and I love it while I'm there, and then when I come home I'm like, oh god, what have I done? So they're a little bit stressful for me. So I've always kind of like railed against self-care and be like, it's not for me, that's not what I want to do. I guess I'm a bit like a sulky teenager, and it's like, I'm not going to do it because you told me to do it. And yeah, probably that's not the best attitude to have, but we're not going to change today, let's be honest. Here's the kicker. Right now I'm getting more and more stressed, and I'm finding it harder and harder to relax and to recharge and come back from feeling stressed. And as I'm getting stressed, I'm starting to worry, because I've had like this pattern in the past where if I get too stressed I burn out. So I'm getting into like this vicious cycle of like stressing, worrying about stressing, and then stressing more because I'm worried. So then I'm sleeping less, so then I have like less mental capacity for the stress and the worry. Like, how do I fix this? Could self-care be the answer? Could it actually help? Well, I think I'm going to try. Hey guys, I'm Nicola, and here on this channel I like to explore ways that I can live a more effective and productive life while not being busy, not being stressed, and just being healthy, happy, and having fun. So if there's something that you'd like to hear more about, go grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee. I am having coffee today, and let's get into it. So it turns out that my kind of view of self-care might have been slightly skewed. Now I'm not saying that I'm wrong. The whole pampering part and getting the massage in the spa, that is definitely part of self-care, but there's actually more to it than that. At its essence, self-care is literal. It is genuinely just looking after yourself. So yes, that can be going to the hairdressers to get your hair cut so you look and feel better, but it can also be drinking water rather than a glass of wine or a can of Coke, getting enough sleep, going outside to get some fresh air and some exercise, a little bit of sunshine on your skin for the vitamin D. This is all self-care, and I had never viewed any of that as self-care, which is kind of crazy, but that's just the way things work in my head. And there are actually real benefits from it. So I remember, I think it was my mum or my gran would always say, you can't pour from an empty cup, and I never really understood the meaning. I kind of took it literally, and I was like, well, why would you pour from a cup? Like, we have jugs. As I grow older, I'm now learning that in order for us to help others and to help ourselves and to do all the things that we need to do in life, we need to fill our cups, which basically means taking time to recharge and to just have some downtime so that we actually have the energy and the willpower to do all the things that we need to do every day. I know I find it much harder to stick to habits or routines, or even to have a clear enough mind to do my work when I'm tired and stressed. So if I can take the time to decompress and rejuvenate myself, then hopefully I'll be a more effective person at my daily life. I'm thinking of it as how I charge my phone. So I know that I am absolutely chronic for leaving my phone to be charged until it's on 1% battery, then frantically looking for my charger, running to plug it in, and then the minute it's at 2% battery, I will log on to YouTube to watch a video and hope that the phone doesn't die. Whereas if I plugged my phone in when it was on maybe 10% battery and put it down for an hour, then I could unplug it and just walk away and do my things. But I don't, so I wait till the very last second, then try to use it while I'm kind of like attached to the charger so I can't get around and do things, and then I get even more stressed and I'm worrying, is my phone going to die? It's just not sustainable, and it makes me tired, and that's how I recharge. So I will try to relax and read a book while also watching a productivity video, or if I go for a walk I will listen to a podcast on 2x speed. I mean, heaven forbid I just go for a walk or just listen to the podcast on 1x speed while sitting down drinking a cup of coffee. but I feel like I need to be doing 3 things at once at all times. So taking the time to actually slow down and recharge has actually been shown to be beneficial for our performance. It helps us sleep better. It can help our immunity, it helps our energy levels, clarity of mind, emotional well-being, ability to manage stress. I'm kind of like, these are good things that I'd like to have in my life. Can I just try it? At this point, I was pretty much sold on the concept of self-care. But I've never really practiced self-care, so I don't know what works for me. I don't really know what's going to rejuvenate me and make me feel happier and healthier. So what I've decided to do is for 28 days, I'm going to set myself a little self-care challenge. Over the next 28 days, I'm going to do 1 different self-care action every day. I'm going to do a little short video on it, how I got on, how I felt after it. And at the end of the 28 days, I'll have this like log of what I tried, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, what maybe added more stress or was annoying. And then I'm going to build a system where I can include these things into my daily life. So to come up with the prompts, I looked inwards and I thought about what are the things that are really, really bugging me at the moment. Health-wise and kind of well-being, I'm eating poorly, I'm not sleeping very well, and I'm not taking much exercise. So I've kind of put a few prompts in around, you know, different eating things, you know, getting out for walks, and just trying to actually sleep. I feel like I'm plugged in all the time. So, you know, obviously we're all at home right now for all of the time. So I'm either in front of a phone, a TV, a computer. I seem to be on a Zoom grid for approximately 12 hours a day, and it's exhausting. So I'm a total introvert, and I find lots of social interactions very, very tiring, very, very stressful. I have realized that I need to actually have time away from a screen and just to totally switch off. So that's definitely part of what I'm trying to incorporate. I feel as well that I should be doing something all the time. And so anytime I try to do something, I feel incredibly guilty that I'm not being productive or that I'm not working. So I want to try and do these like 28 things with a guilt-free mindset that, you know, I have set these into my schedule and these are things that are on my schedule to be done. So therefore there's no guilt attached. I can just do them and enjoy them and not try to work at the same time. I guess we're all at home a lot right now because, you know, we kind of can't go anywhere. And I'm very affected by my environment, and because I'm home all the time, my home just seems to be messier and then it has a huge impact on my mood. So there's certain areas in the house that are really bugging me and I want to tackle them, like a couple of little declutter challenges and stuff, and hopefully that will help me feel better. And the reason I'm doing this publicly and publishing 28 videos, posts, tweets, is because I want to hold myself accountable. That I have a history of not valuing myself, not looking after myself, and I really want to take this month to be there for me. Like, you know, I'll support my friends, but I'll never support myself. So this is a month where I'm there for me, but because I'm doing it in public and I have now publicly declared it, I guess I'm hoping that's like a bigger incentive to keep going. So there's going to be a playlist here on this channel where all 28 short videos will be there that you can just play through them all. There's also a link in the description to a Dropbox file for a PDF where all 28 prompts are there. So feel free to run through the 28 that I'm doing or brainstorm at what you think would work best for you. If you have any favorite self-care things, please drop it in a comment below. Just, you know, because I'm new at this, I'd love to have a conversation with people about what they find works or what they found didn't work for them. That I just think that would be so, so helpful, because, you know, we're all in this together and I'd love us all to work through it together and just everyone feel like more recharged and like just recharge our batteries and feel amazing that we can do everything. After the 28 days are done, I'm going to do like a wrap-up video where I'll tell you how I got on, how I felt about it, do I feel any different, or have I changed my opinion on self-care, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm still thinking it's a bit nutty. But yeah, let's do this. So I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee. You should go make a fresh one. Oh god, it's stone cold. Whew, it's gonna go in the microwave. And get ready to do my first action item. So see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.